A new proposal from President Biden on the COVID-19 vaccine. He's urging employers to give their workers paid time off to get a shot and time to recover if they need it.
No working American should lose a single dollar from their paycheck because they chose to fulfill their patriotic duty of getting vaccinated. We're already seeing employers, large and small, stepping up to meet this historic moment.
President Biden originally wanted to have 100 million vaccines in the arms of Americans in his first 100 days. He is way ahead of schedule. The president said the country is still on track to get closer to normal in time for July 4th.